It's alright, I'm not on yet. Hey, Carol. Hi, Patricia. I'm John's work wife. How are you? 9 o'clock. I guess we'll get started. I will mute the football game here. For you kids at home who are possibly interested, it's 3-3 at the end of the first quarter between the Colts and the Titans. I have moderate interest in this game because my husband and I are both in a fantasy football league, and we're actually playing each other this week, and both of our kickers are going. So, so far our kickers have given us points. Anyway, I'm Jennifer, and thanks, Patty. Hi, Patty. How are you? Yes, I was, when I went live on Saturday, I would talk to about the story of getting my nails done and why I chose the color and the nail art and stuff. And yeah, it's I think my husband likes them more than I do. I don't know. I guess I did it for him and I did it for me. Anyway, what I wanted to do tonight actually, is go over a day to night look. Where we can, you know, if you are one of those people that wears makeup to work and maybe wants to go out and have a drink after work with some people, thank God you did this tonight and not tomorrow during the Ranger game. Well, you know, I did look at the schedule, Carol. Yeah, I was not going to try and do this during the hockey game because I would have one eye on the TV and one eye on here, and you might hear me curse, and that wouldn't be too funny. So, anyway, a good day tonight look where you can have a real good base color on your face and on your eyes for like a tasteful daytime at work thing. And then if you're going out with a significant other, or if you're going out with the girls and want to look extra cute, you can punch up the eye color a little bit and add a little extra mascara. And so yeah, so we'll get started. I've already primed my face. I have not put on a Younique brand primer because I don't have it yet, so I won't say the name of the brand of the primer, but my face has been primed. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the Younique Moodstruck Eye Primer right here. And if you guys saw my video on Saturday, I'm going to show you how much that you need to put on for your eyelids. And I'll do this right now so you can see. For this amount is for both eyes, not for each eye, just to show you here, if you can see that, just that little teeny bit. So I'm going to do this, I'm going to put it on my eyes, and this gives your eyes a great base for your eye color so it doesn't crease, and it doesn't fade, it doesn't smear, it just stays in place, and it also punches up the color a lot too. And that's all you have to do. So I'm going to do my eye makeup first before I put on my foundation. I've heard that people like to do that just in case there's any fallout from the eyes that happen. I don't see any difference either way. I usually do put the foundation on first, but I'm just going to try it this way and see how it goes. I did watch a YouTube video earlier today, how another person did a day to night look. Hey Paula, how are you? How are the puppies? I love seeing the pictures of your puppies so much, especially, Carol, you will like this. My friend Paula here has a pit bull, and his name is Zuccarella. So we call him Zook for short, and he's so totally adorable. He's a lover. All I see him is snuggling and loving and licking, and everything is great. So anyway, like I was saying, I'm gonna do new colors for me tonight. I don't want this to be I don't want this to be like, I've done this a million times and I want to show you how to do it. I want to learn with you guys to see what looks good on me or not. So this may end up being a huge ass blooper reel. Who knows? But we'll give it a shot. So what I'm going to use is, this is the Addiction eyeshadow palette number 4 that we have. And it has the blues and the browns and the gold here that you see. I'll move it away a little bit so you can see the colors a little bit better. I do have 2 other ones here. I do have palettes 1 and 3, and they are right here, and I can show you those as well. I use these a lot more often because I'm familiar with the colors and I know what works on me and what doesn't. So as you can see, there are actually used. They're not nice and neat like this one that hasn't been touched yet. Excuse me. This one is oh, Patty, you like the colors? What, on the 4 with the blue and the brown? Well, this is what I'm going to do tonight so I can show you here. This one is Addiction Palette 1, and this is all the browns and the neutrals in here. I use this a lot. Hey, Lauren, how are you? Thanks for joining. I use this a lot for my everyday looks. Usually if I'm obviously wearing neutral colors, like I'm wearing a black and white shirt right now. Actually, the other palette would work good with this also. But this one seems to make my eyes pop, I think. So I use this one a lot. I don't have our brow palette yet, so I will be using Chipper, which is this middle color right here, to color in my brows. We also have the Addiction Shadow Palette 3, which I have as well. And this one is the purples and the silvers and the pink one here. I actually wore this one when I did my live video on Saturday. And I got a lot of compliments on how my eyes looked. And that made me very happy because I'm pretty much a novice to anything other than really basic eyeshadow, which is just one color and some eyeshadow, and I'm running out the door. So that really boosted my confidence, and I thank you guys so much about that. But I use this one a lot too, as you can see, because it looks used. But we're going to be using the number 4 here. So I'm going to go with some of the blues. I'm going to be using, oh, I just nicked it. As you can see, oh, it's not a virgin anymore. It got nicked. So I'm going to be using a little bit of the blue here, and I'm going to do my best to make sure I don't look like Mimi from the Drew Carey show. Excuse me one second. I'm going to take a drink. This is just Diet Dr. Pepper. I did have a thought of adding something. Hey, Jahira, thanks for joining. I did have a thought of adding a little bit of an adult beverage in here, but I'm doing okay. I don't need it. I think I'm gonna be all right. If anything, I'll laugh at myself, right? That's all we can do is laugh at ourselves. Okay, so eyes have been primed with a splash of vodka. I don't know. I've never did vodka with Diet Dr. Pepper before. I also have Diet Coke in the house, and certainly we have rum because my husband is Puerto Rican. Duh. I don't know. I haven't tried that. Have you tried it? Let me know how that is, because if you're recommending it and it works, why not, right? Okay, so we're going to get started here. I have my mug of brushes here that I have, and I just washed them on Wednesday night, so they haven't been used too much, so that it should be okay. You should clean your brushes once a week, especially, hey Jahira, hey baby. You should wash your brushes once a week if you're going to be using them every day, especially the ones that you use most often. So I just washed mine on Wednesday, so I should be good. Boricua in the house. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so we're going to get started with the light color first, which is going to go on, people usually just do it just above here, I mean just below the eyebrow. I like to use it as a base for the eye itself. So I'm going to do from the lid all the way up to the brow. And I'm going to start with Tender here, which is that color that I nicked. That's no longer a virgin. This one right here. I'm going to do this one here. And I have a mirror down here, so I'm just going to look in here really quick so I can see. Now I have one of those video lights on, so it's going to look a lot brighter than what I can see in the mirror here. Oh, this color has has some shimmer to it, so it's not a matte color, and I kind of like that. Even for daytime, I kind of like that. It's not tremendously shimmery, but it's just enough. And all I did was put it on the lash line to the brow line, up like that. So with this light, you can't really see it too much. Let me turn the light off and see if you can tell a difference. Whoops. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, maybe you can, maybe you can't. No big deal. So I've done that. Now I want to go. I told you guys I'm going to do the blue, so I'm going to do the blue. Just figuring out how I'm going to do this. Where's my other brush? You know what? I could use this brush here. But I clean my brushes. I just rub them on the inside of my wrist here. A lot better than doing it on your clothes. I made that mistake once. I was wearing pants and I thought, I mean, I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So 80% of the time I'm awake. So this must have been one of those mornings where it was like 20%, where I wasn't really awake, and I got dressed, and I got dressed with the lights on, made sure everything matched, but I forgot what I was wearing, and I thought I was wearing dark jeans, and I had a dark color on my brush, and I figured I'll just rub it on my jeans. It's no big deal. It's up by my hip. It would cover my shirt would cover it, and as soon as I was done, I looked down, and I was wearing white jeans. Smooth move. So do it on the inside of your wrist, because you can always wash the inside of your wrist when you're done. All right, so I'm going to go into Cheerful here, and I'm going to do this. I think I have hooded eyes. I'm not sure. They're not terribly hooded, but I'm going to do the Cheerful here, which is the lighter blue one, on the eyelid, and then just a little bit above the crease up here so you can see the color. It looks super pigmented here because these are overly pigmented colors, but they do not go on as dark. You just don't have to use so much. So trust me, just trust me, you're gonna be fine. So I'm gonna go down here and I'll put it in the crease, on the lid, and in the crease a little bit so we can see. So it's not, I don't know if I'm excited with this color or not, but we'll finish and we'll see. You know, I do have to blend and everything else too. And if I don't like it, I'll take it off and I'll just learn how to use the color. That's all. It's a learning process, right? I gotta even this out a little bit. Let me get it, wing it out just a touch. So now I want to do is I do want to blend it right away because it's bugging me out a little bit. Oh yeah, once you blend it, it really, it's much nicer now. That's not terrible. For a split second there, I thought I made a mistake on live Facebook. And was wondering how I was going to back out of this one. I'm just not used to these dark colors, but again, it's a learning process. After blending and mascara, I bet it will look amazing. Thank you so much, Patty. And hello, Amanda. Hi. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. I'm just not used to these colors. It just takes some getting used to. I'm one of those people that fears change. Mainly because this is not Jen's therapy session, but I'm just going to put it out there. When things change and I'm not in a lot of control of the change, I'm kind of a control freak a little bit. Carol, well, yes, I'm sure you're nodding right now. Yes, I know you. You're a damn control freak. The actual change itself bothers me until I can either, one, get used to it, or two, control it to my advantage. So this mascara is a little inanimate object here. I'm going to control it to my advantage. So let's conquer. Let's get this done. Okay, so I have the blue on, and now more than I'm looking at it, it's not as bad. It's not as bad. You don't say. Stephanie, first of all, thanks for joining so much. I miss you terribly. I'm going to see you real soon. You know I'm a control freak too, and I ain't going to say that you ain't either. So, love you. There is a darker color, but I'm going to wait for that one. What I do want to do, there is a much lighter color here called Honest. I want to say it's silver with a little teeny hint of blue in it. I think I'm going to put it right on my lash line here, because if you can see here, I didn't go directly down to my lash line. I want to put that on there and see if that makes kind of a little bit of a difference. Stephanie, you love that color? It's because I love you. I do. Stephanie is my work sister, for those of you that don't know. And she is... I miss you more. I do, girl. Sometimes we just call each other at work and just... What? What just happened? Can we talk this out? Stephanie, I miss those phone calls. I miss those emails. Carol lost connection. Okay. Carol, you know I'm a control freak, right? Tell me you said yes to that. That you know that I'm a control freak. I'm trying to find a good brush that I can do for this bottom one. And I actually have some of my daughter's brushes in here too. And I'm trying to figure out which one I want to use. This one here. Yeah, I'm going to use this one here. This is not a Younique brush. This is actually my daughter's brush, but I'm going to use it anyway. So I'm going into the Honest, which now that I look at it, it's definitely more silver. But I'm going to just tap the lower part of my lid. And I think that will certainly make a difference. And I can tell already that it does. You guys, I was dipping down, so maybe you can't see it. But anytime I do my eyes, my mouth goes wide open like a damn big mouth bass. I think that looks much better. I'm going to just blend it out a little bit more. Where did that blending brush go? Here we go. So I'm just going to blend it out a little bit more. And I think that looks great. So now I'm going to do an eyeliner, and I'm going to do it just in black. I have this new liquid eyeliner, and some of my Y sisters are on here also. 10-6 Indiana, by the way. And it is, I'm going to swatch it on my hand. I'm not sure if I want to use it on here or not. But it is the most electric blue color. And I put it on... Hi, Jessica. That's Mrs. Hamsey. The new Mrs. Hamsey. How are you, dear? I am going to swatch this on my hand so you can see how blue it is. I did this eyeliner with just mascara, no other eyeshadow or anything like that. And this is my favorite shade of blue. Maybe you can see it on here. Because I'm not smart. You see how blue that is? That's the blue that shows up on the eyes. Here it is right here. So I'm not sure if I want to use it for this right now. I'm going to use the black instead. But just to show you, that is my absolute favorite eyeliner. And I'm trying to find my black eyeliner. Here's what we're going to do instead, because I have been known to do this. Where is my Addiction 1? No, my Addiction 3 palette here. Sometimes I will use this black one here, which is called Irate, which Stephanie and Carol know that I have been on the rare occasion behind closed doors at work. I get a real big kick out of these names for these things because sometimes they totally match me. There's this lip stain that I got in my kit on Saturday, and I was showing you guys, and some of you guys weren't on when I was on Saturday, but it's called Stubborn. It's this color here. It's red. You guys know I'm stubborn, right? So I got a big kick that was the name of it. This may end up being my brand new favorite lip stain. But anyway, so I'm going to use the black. I'm going to use the Irate, and I'm actually going to use an eyeshadow to line my eyes. I learned a trick by myself. It may not have been a trick. It may have been one of those happy accidents that I did. But I was trying to get really close to my lash line when I was putting on this Irate eyeshadow as a liner. And it accidentally lined my lower lid at the same time. I don't know if the planets aligned. I don't know if I can duplicate that again. I'm going to give it a shot. Actually, no, I'm not going to give it a shot. We're going to keep it daytime. I don't normally do eyeliner under my eyes, but we'll give it a shot. So give me a second here, and I'm just going to put it in really close to my lash line. And I am not a wing person, so I will not be demonstrating a wing. I've tried it. I know how to do it. I just don't like the way it looks on me. That's just me. You guys want to do a wing? Fly away. Go ahead. Make it happen. I gotta do more on this one. And you just get really super close to the lash line. And I'll show you the brush that I'm using. Yeah, I just noticed now while I'm doing this with the eyeliner why people put the concealer and the foundation on afterwards, after they do their eyes, because it looks like I'm starting to get the dark under my eyes here a little bit. So I think that's a pretty good trick. So as you can see, I'm going to get close so you can see all I did was the powder right under my eyes, right by my lash line right there. So now I'm going to do the no, I'm going to do my brows and then I do my mascara. So I have to go to this palette here to get the stuff for the brows. And like I said, I use, thanks Amanda, I'm not terrible I guess, right? I'm going to use the chipper on my brows only because I don't have the brow palette yet. That brow palette is amazing and I'm jealous of anybody that has it in their immediate possession right now. I don't. I have to wait for it to be delivered. Hey Ashley, thanks for joining. So I'm just dipping this angled brush here in the chipper. And I'm just going to start filling in my eyebrow a little bit. It is a little sparse. I am not one of those women that over plucks. I do not pluck at all. I have to go and get it done when I go get my nails done because I am the biggest wimp on the face of the earth. I gave birth to 2 9-pound babies, and that was not nearly as bad as getting my eyebrows done. So I do not pluck at all. Brow palette is life. Yes, I agree. I am looking forward to it when it comes. So as I was saying, my brows are not over plucked. They just need to be shaped and cleaned up when I go and I get them done. So I don't have to do a tremendous amount. Just a little bit. Just to, if anything, to get rid of the gray hairs in it. So that's it. That's all I did is I just tapped this brush in here and I just filled in exactly where my eyebrows are. I don't have to fill in anything else. I think for myself, my brows look fine. I do want to even it up a little bit and touch it up there just a smidge. There, that looks more even. Brows are done. That wasn't hard. None of this is hard. And I made mountains out of molehills 6 months ago when I said, how could I possibly go to work with makeup every single day? Who has the time to do that? I'm taking this extra time right now because I'm actually talking to you and doing it. If I were doing this in the morning before I was going to work, 5, 6, 7 minutes at the most, depending on what kind of eye I'm doing, and I'm done. So this is not taking forever. This is me because I don't know how to shut up. Yeah, so there's that. So now that my brows are done, my eyelids are done, I'm now going to go in with my mascara, and this is the Moodstruck Epic Mascara, which is the one step. Amanda, oh, thanks for stopping by. All right, yes, this is going to be replayed later, and this will also be uploaded to YouTube. All of my videos will be uploaded to YouTube, so if anything, you get a tip, you want to see how I did something, I love you for looking to me for guidance. I do want you to laugh when something doesn't go right, because I'm going to be the first one to laugh. Anyway, this mascara that I have, this Epic Mascara, is one step, and I have really puny lashes, terribly puny lashes. My daughter calls them baby lashes. And she's in the kitchen right now, and she just laughed. So this mascara, one coat is enough for it to be, you know, just you're putting on mascara. Let it dry a little bit, put on a second coat. Oh my God, I have eyelashes. I absolutely love it. So let me just put this on really quick. What are you doing, Paige?
Calling me corny.
My daughter just called me corny.
But you're cute.
And cute. It adds length, volume, and curl. Yes, it does, because my lashes are straight. And I can see them curling right now. And that's just one coat on the top. And I think it's still wet, and I may have just put dots on my eyelids. I did just a little bit, but we can fix that, can't we? And I'm just going to do the bottom. And I'm making the funniest face in the world, so I'm glad I'm dipping down a little bit. There. That's it. Oh my God. I have eyelashes. So I'm only going to do one coat right now because I feel like that's all I really need. I would do a second coat if I were, I don't know, going to a meeting. So hard to avoid the mascara face. Yes, yes, yes. I dare anybody to try and put on mascara and not go. It's so difficult. Okay, so now I'm going to put on my foundation, and I use our liquid Mineral Touch foundation in liquids, and right now I'm kind of in between two shades. I'm fading a little bit from the sun that I got this summer, but I'm not quite light enough for like February skin. So I use two different ones. I use Organza and Chiffon, and I just mix it on the brush. And just go from there. And they come in these little bottles here. And they are droppers. So I just do 1, 2, 3, 4 of one and 4 drops of the other. And that's all I need to cover my entire face. Now, what made me fall in love with this foundation? Hold on, I'm almost out of this one. 2, those are big drops, so I'll only do 3. What made me fall in love with this foundation is that I have hyperpigmentation right here, and it's all sun damage. And you can kind of see here, it's just some dark spots here and some dark spots here, and it's kind of embarrassing, you know, to go and have people see it. I've had points in my life where I was like, I'm not wearing makeup, and if you guys see my face like this, then if you have a problem with it, keep it to yourself. I don't need to know. I got issues of my own. But I put on the foundation, as you see I'm just dotting it on, and then I'll do small circles to rub it in, and it covers up that hyperpigmentation. And I absolutely fell in love with it. There was, and I really wish Laura was on right now. Laura is the wonderful person that introduced me to Younique, who did a demonstration live on Facebook. And what she did, and it was just fantastic what she did, she drew permanent magic marker on her face. She drew a big ol' X right on her forehead. And I was like, oh my God, what are you, 3? You know, like I said on Saturday, 3-year-olds draw on their face, not women of a certain age, right? Look at that coverage. Look at that coverage. It's a perfectly blank slate. I can do contouring, I can do blush, I can do highlighter, which I will be doing. Speaking of which, there is something in here that I'm missing, and I may have to have my daughter go get it. Oh no, I have my highlighter here. Okay, never mind, I have my highlighter here. It's great coverage, it's light. Hey Jennifer, haven't seen you in a dog's age, how are you? I bet you're making those flowers really pretty. Jennifer is a florist out east where I grew up, and she makes the most beautiful wedding flowers I've ever seen. And it's so great. So it dries to a very soft powder finish. It's very light. I absolutely love it. It actually has a nice smell to it too. I happen to like that smell. I'm sorry, I got a notification. So I just added the foundation. Now I'm going to do a pressed powder finish on here that is not Younique, only because I don't have it yet. And I just what I want to do is I just want to set my foundation here. As you guys may know, it's probably important to do. And I'm just doing this. Borrowed my daughter's brush and that stuff. So next thing I usually like to do is I like to do the contouring. I was originally afraid of contouring because I've seen women do it. There's a few women at work who their contouring is on point when they're doing it, and I just sit there and I'm just like, really? Why can't I do that? Because when I do that, it looks like damn war paint. And it's where you put it. It's how much of it you put on, and the blending is everything. So I learned how to do that. Now I don't have the bronzer that that Younique has right now. That I have ordered and it's on its way. So I'm going to use a sample that I got. Hi Kristen, that's my cousin Kristen. Funny story, we are second cousins, I think. Our fathers are first cousins. We have never met in real life. Not in real life. We have never met in person, but we've been... Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. War paint, I can relate. Nice, Jessica. Have you tried to contour also, or was this cosplay? I don't know. You have to tell me. But anyway, Kristen and I have never met in person, and we've been friends on Facebook for a very long time, so it's nice to see you, Kristen. Where is my brush that I wanted to use for this? Here it is. So I'm going to use this bronzer here. This bronzer was a sample that I got when I used to be an Ipsy subscriber. This looks really stark. Don't be afraid. First time I did this, I said, holy shit, what did I do to myself? I have to wash my face and start all over again. No, I don't have to. It looks weird, but it's not gonna be. Now the brush that I'm actually using came with a cream bronzer palette. Laura, you made it! You made it! Yay! It is from the Younique. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I would much prefer powder to the cream. So I don't use it. I have it, I used it a couple of times, and that's when I had the most difficulty with it. So there, my face is contoured, broke many speed, girl, don't, no. I'm not paying your speeding tickets, I'm not. So that's on you if you get pulled over. Okay, girl? Okay. So that's all I did, is I did some here below my cheekbone from the ear here down to like just about where the eye meets here. You really think my eyes look good? I'm still trying to get used to it. I think maybe it's this light here that it is. It just looks a little funky. Liz, hi Liz. So you do it from your, like by your ear to just about to the outside of your eye. You do it under your chin here, and you do it up on your hairline. And it creates shadows where, if you're like me and you have a fuller face, it kind of gives you some sort of definition. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go to this is a really nice blush. It's called Supported. It was a limited edition one. Here, I'll pull it back so you can see. It has a little bit of a shimmer to it, which I really liked. It's not available anymore. It was part of our August kudos. Kudos are, oh, thanks, Liz. Oh, Liz, I love you so much. We need to get together. I need to meet Anthony. I see how happy he makes you, and it just makes me excuse me when I get all choked up. It makes me just want to give him a big old hug because he's taking such good care of you. Excuse me. Anyway, so kudos are packages that Younique puts out once a month, depending on what it is. And this one in August, it was, and I'm going to do the lip stain also, and there was an eyeshadow. Okay, it was a lip stain. This one is called Supported. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is called Supported. The blush. I don't have my glasses on. Secure. That's what this lip stain is that I'll put on for you later. And then there was a pigmented eyeshadow also. And what I liked about that August kudos was that 100% of the profits that Younique made for selling those. I know it's not available. You can borrow mine if you want, or maybe if I can get my hands on someone that maybe have an extra one, I'll let you know. But it is so nice and it shimmers. Anyway, 100% of the profits from the sales from the August kudos went to support this retreat that Younique sponsors for women who are victims of domestic abuse and sex abuse. And it allows them to heal in a very safe place. And when I heard about that, I said, if these colors don't work on me, I don't care. Because I got to pay it forward and I got to help those women. And luckily, as it turns out, it works. And this is my go-to blush. And this is my go-to lip stain. There are 2 other shimmer blushes now you gotta try. I will certainly give those a try. I certainly will. So I'm just gonna add these to the apples of my cheeks. I may have gone a little overboard on that. I really should, oh no, I didn't. That light kind of throws me off a little bit, but without that light, I can't see you guys. So that's all I did, was just little pop on there. And there is a little bit of a shimmer. And I absolutely love it. I think it's fantastic. Now, my highlighter, hi Paigey. Hey Paige, you're online. Can you do me a favor? I hear you. What? Yes, Liz, drinks. With or without men, doesn't matter. We need to get together. No, never mind. I'm going to use this highlighter instead. We did get a cream to powder highlighter that came in a stick. It rolls up like a lipstick or a chapstick or something like that. And it's so awesome. It dries to a powder finish. And it's absolutely fabulous, but it's not here. It's on my dresser in my bedroom where my husband is, and he's probably sleeping right now. And I'm not going to get up to go get it, and I'm not going to send my daughter in to go get it. So I'm then this is not the last one I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be featuring a bunch of different things. So I will make sure that I have it for the next time. Anyway, where did that brush go? Here it is. So Paige also let me borrow her fan brush here, which is perfect for the highlighters here. And you just highlight up here and up here. Yeah, that looks better. And it gives it a little shimmer and again, more definition. I've never put this much effort into making up my face before. And can I tell you what it has done to my self-esteem? And I actually don't mind leaving the house now, and I'm not as worried about what people may think of me when they see me, because those of you that know me in real life, in person, I hardly ever made up my face. And I'm lucky enough where I work where I don't have to dress up. I can wear jeans and sneakers, and I would just get up in the morning, take my shower, brush my teeth, throw on my deodorant, get dressed, hair in a ponytail, boom, out the door. I could be ready from the time I get up to the time I leave the house in 20 minutes. And I think it got to the point where I was probably reflecting on the outside how I was feeling on the inside. And so if I didn't look happy, it's because I wasn't happy. Jahira, you're beautiful with it, without makeup, Jen. So I love you too. And my husband tells me that all the time. And most of the time I'm like, hey, stop blowing smoke up my ass, okay? Scrubs and sneakers. Well, you get to wear scrubs and sneakers, jeans and sneakers, same thing. You don't have to dress up. But to take pride in how you look when you leave the house, this just is. So Laura's a kiss ass. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You should have seen me before, though, before I put all this on. You missed the whole thing where but if I can, like I was saying before, if I can take pride in how I look and not be worried, then it actually does lift my mood. Now, there are 3 words, and I have to cheat here and I have to look, so give me a second here. There are 3 words that Younique uses when they describe their business, and I gotta friggin' find it. Give me a second here. Laura, can you help me out what it says? Bite me? No, come on, stop. What is it? It's elevate, validate. Help me out. Help me out, guys. Stop. You are beautiful. You guys are too much. Keep talking. Well, the makeup certainly helps. Empower. Empower, validate, and uplift. Thank you. That's what that does to me. I don't know what it does to anybody else. Hey, Louisa, you got the kids to bed? You're all by yourself? Have a glass of wine. Join the party. So uplift, empower, and validate. I feel like that's what it does for me. So in the beginning, when I was wearing makeup, my husband was like, what are you doing? You don't wear makeup. What are you doing? And I was wearing makeup, and then all of a sudden I was taking selfies and posting them on Facebook. And he's like, who are you? What are you doing? Well, let me tell you, he took me to a very nice overnight stay in Mystic, Connecticut this past Thursday. And I decided to, of course, make up my face because we were going out to a dinner without any children. And I got done putting my makeup on, and I came out of the bathroom in the hotel room, and he says, you're beautiful. And at first, my knee-jerk reaction was, stop. Come on, stop. Let's just go to dinner. And he could not stop looking at me. And I'm going to cry right now, just the way it made me feel. That, if that is not motivation enough for me to do this every single day. Hey, Susan, you're catching me in the middle of a tear right now. You'll have to watch the replay to see the story. I felt the I felt the validation, I felt the empowerment, and I felt the uplifting. And that was enough for me to just keep doing this. So here I am. Anyway, I haven't done my lip yet. I don't normally wear lip liner, so I am not going to use it today, and I really don't feel like I need it with this. So this is my favorite lip stain. This does not stay in my makeup bag at home on my dresser. This is in my purse. If I am changing purses when I'm going out, this goes in that purse. I wear it just about every single day. And I'm gonna swatch it for you on my hand so you can see. And it's got a metallic shimmer to it. It's kind of a, is it mauve or mauve? I don't know how to pronounce it, but if you can see that right there. That looks kind of brown. I'm gonna turn this off for a quick second. Ooh, that's mega bright. Give me a second. Can you see that color? That one right there? I wear that on my lips every single day. It's got a great shimmer to it. It's a lip stain, so it's gonna dry and it doesn't come off. I will reapply it maybe one more time if I'm going out in the evening, but it will literally last all day. It does not dry out your lips. It doesn't feel cakey. I bought a lip stain when they first came out back in 1996. Mauve. Thank you. Mauve. I don't know. I never learned how to pronounce that, so thank you, Laura, for educating me. I bought a lip stain to wear to my first wedding back in 1996 because my ex-husband hated lipstick, refused to kiss me if I had lipstick on. So I figured if I wore a lip stain that would not come off, there was a chance that he would kiss me at our wedding. And I wore it, and I put it on about an hour or so before. Love my face, you're funny. I put it on about an hour before the ceremony. We had the ceremony. He gives me a quick peck on the lips because he sees me wearing lipstick. Put a quick peck on the lips when they said you can kiss the bride, and then immediately went like this because he couldn't stand it. Well, my current husband now, lipstick could be all over his face. He don't care. He wears it like a badge. I don't have to worry about this coming off on him. So I'm going to put it on right now. And it goes on so lightly. And I absolutely cannot live without it. And just make sure I didn't. Gotta make sure you color inside the lines, right? There. That's it. There's my daytime. That's my daytime look. Doesn't look too bad, right? I could walk around Cal and Lord and I'm cracking you up. You're funny. You know what's cracking me up right now? Is that there we go. My pants are falling down. So there might have been a little crack happening behind here. I'm glad that the camera's not back there. Wears it like a bitch. Stephanie and Carol might say that I'm a bitch, but I think I'm rightfully a bitch at work. So that's my daytime look. So I'm only going to do 2 things to change it to a nighttime look. Freaking gorgeous. So I love all you guys very much. Just wanted to share because you're making me gush a little bit. All I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of a deeper color and go underneath my eyes. I'm going to attempt a smoky eye. If I end up looking like a raccoon, tell me. I'm gonna try. Okay? So give me a second here. Where is that brush? I'm gonna use this brush. What page? All right. I am going to... Paige, I could actually use your help here for a second. You don't have to be on camera. Which one would I use underneath my eyes? with the liner.
Close your eyes.
I love her. This kid is great.
I would do like smoke it out with like the one of these, and then put this really really close to your lash line.
I already have black eyeliner. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to smoke it out, and I wanted to add that in the V.
So if you're gonna do that, put this like all along the bottom,
Okay.
and then put this like right over here.
Okay. Paige has watched a lot more videos than I have.
I've been doing makeup for years.
She's been doing makeup for years. She's been doing makeup for years, and she turned 18 in June.
No, literally since I was 14.
So that's 4 years.
That's years.
Well,
If it was one, I would say year.
it's a little bit more than a little bit less than a quarter of your lifetime. So I guess in dog years that would be considered.
You've been doing makeup for like a month, so.
Yes. Look at this look. I've been doing makeup for a month. I need to take a drink. Hang on. There. So, yes, she does have more experience than me, but whatever. So, she told me to use Cheerful, which is what I used on my eyelid. That's this color here. Down underneath my eye. I know you're not supposed to do that, but I have to. I'm sorry. Because I don't trust that I'm not going to poke myself in the eyeball. First time ever doing a smoky eye, folks. A little bit scared, but not really. There. So there's that. And then she said the darker color just in the corner.
Yeah.
And you want to V it up and down in the corner?
Are you talking about the bottom lashes?
Yeah.
You put it really close to your lash line, right?
Yeah.
Right here, but you want to put it right here?
Yeah. You think so?
Connect the two.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying.
Yes.
Then yes. Okay. She has approved.
It's your makeup, there's no rules.
It's your makeup. There's no rules.
Literally, makeup was made for no rules.
I have to talk about that in therapy, I think, on Thursday. About no rules.
With makeup?
With
In general.
in general.
There's actual legal rules.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about stupid, arbitrary rules.
Oh yeah, don't follow conformity. Do what you want.
All right, so I'm taking that much darker color, and I'm doing it just in like the last third of my eye. Kind of a Cleopatra look, but I'll smudge it out. Hi, Mara. How are you, dear? I'm just going to do this. There. Now I'm just going to take a blending brush and I'm going to smudge it out. Where did that blending brush go? Here it is. Paige is a smart cookie. Yes, she is. She's my favorite daughter that I gave birth to. But I only gave birth to one. That's it. There's your nighttime eye. Now I'm going to, I didn't talk about this before because I just mentioned our one-step mascara. We actually have a two-step mascara that you can do this alone or you can do this with the Epic one-step. Bombshell eyes, I'm telling you. I am so impressed with how my smoky eye came out. I can't even right now. Let me just absorb for a second. I'm going to look in there. Why did I pay a makeup artist to do the makeup for my wedding? I could have saved a lot of money. The amount of money that I paid for the makeup artist would have paid for Mr. Met to come to my reception. You live and you learn, right? Anyway, so this is a two-step process with this 3D fiber lashes. The first one is a gel, which actually does go on like a mascara. If I didn't want to wear the fiber lashes, I would just do this, you know, by myself before I got the Epic. See, it just goes on. I've been using it, so there we go. So I'm going to put some of the gel on, and what the gel does is that it sticks the fiber lashes onto your eyes. Now, these are not fake lashes that you have to glue on. This is a fiber that you're actually just going to put on your eyes. So that was this one. Now here is the actual fibers itself, and it goes on like a mascara. You see there's the brush there, and you just brush it on your lashes. I got a fiber in my eye. Hang on a second, I got too close because I'm a spaz. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Try not to poke your eyes out, kids, because that's when all the fun is done. I do not put the fibers on my lower lashes. I'm not a fan of that. Thanks, Susan. Yeah, I decided to treat Ivan to some long nails because he loves them so much. I think I need... I shouldn't say that. I think I need a new gel thing. Because I have one. Because I got an extra one in my kit. Now, you guys should go back and see the video that I did on Saturday when I went through my kit and how much you get for $99. Let me... You know I love some ABBA. The decor back here with our wine bottles and our CDs here. Yeah. Thanks, Susan. Let me show you. For $99, I showed you everything that I got. Let me show you what you can get for $98 here. Okay? I'm trying to remember if this was $39. Laura, how much is the 3D fiber lash system? Because I know this one itself, just the shadow palette is $49. And let's say you bought two. This together is the cost of that whole kit. Now, if you go back to my video, there's $405 worth of full-size product that you will use. Oh, it's $29 for that? So then... This, and this is $99. The lip stain, the 3D fiber lashes, and the addiction palette. And go back to my video and see everything else that I got for $99. If you decide you want to get the kit, I'll never pressure anybody into getting the kit, but you can get it just to get the stuff at a discount, and you get all of that stuff. You'd never have to do anything else beyond that. You get your own website. You have discounts for life, starting out at 20% discount, going up to 35% discount. Yes, if you're reading the comments that Laura just made, $485 worth of product for $99. I finally decided to pull the trigger when I first understood the mission behind Younique and their mission to uplift, empower, and validate, and how they support women who are victims of domestic violence and sex abuse. If you haven't seen that video, I am one of those women. So if I could do anything to give back and help somebody else who may be a victim much sooner than I am, this fall, it's been 25 years since that happened, and on most days it still haunts me. So if I could give back, I will absolutely give back, and that's what I did. Susan, you're asking a question about the colors on the lip stains. I will send a link to the, actually on this Lash Bash party page, there is a link to my website where you can see all the colors on the lip stains. Oh, I'm sorry, Louisa. Eventually we're going to get together, sans children, and we're going to relax. So you go take care of your kids. You have a great night, okay? Bye-bye, honey. You can, Susan, you can go to my website. You can take a look at it. Check out the link on the party page, and you can see all the different colors of the lip stains. What else? I did the lip stain. Oh, so I did the eyes. I did the mascara. That was it. That was it. See how I went from day to night? That's all it is. There's nothing else to do. I think that's fine. I will, if you want, change my lip color to this Stubborn. Love you too, Louisa. Let me just see how this looks. I am not a big red person. But my husband is. So if I could do something to make him happy, I will. Because he makes me happy. You like it? I think in this light here, I don't like it. In the mirror, where it's more of a natural overhead light, it looks a lot better. But I think I want to make it a little glossy. Now, I am not a huge lip gloss fan either, because most lip glosses are really super goopy. And well, before I got my hair cut, I had longer hair, and I would always end up with that crap in my lip gloss, and I'd have to pull it out, and then I got lip gloss in my hair. So this is a coordinating lip gloss. You can certainly wear it by itself. It's our lucrative lip gloss, and the color is Lovesick. Oh, good night, Sam. I didn't even know you were on, Sam. I'm sorry. I would have said hi earlier. Have a great night, Sam. I think this color, if you're going to wear the red, should be a little glossy. There. There's your nighttime look. So I would take my hair out. I took it out just to see what it looked like before, you know, I started. And I got a big old bump from being in the ponytail all day long, so I'm not going to do that. But that's literally it. Here's your daytime to nighttime look. And that's it. I'm going to be on probably again in a couple of days. I'm going to play some more. I'll show you guys the Shadow Palette 1, which is the browns, do a great neutral color. I'll show you the charcoal mask, which I absolutely love. I think it's amazing. I can't live without it. In fact, I'm almost out of it, so I have to get more. And I'm going to get ready for bed. I hope you guys had a great night. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye-bye.